Good morning guys, it's Mike from Greenhawk Construction. Right, today's project we are going to be doing some downlights. Basically we're putting them all already into first fix. I'm also going to explain to you why we do it in that way to help the plasterer. So obviously with our company we do pretty much everything all by ourselves, but if you don't, the best thing to do is try and help out the guy who's following you on the next stage, you know. So whether that's, you know, from the plastering, from the carpenter's point of view, if you all work together, which, yeah, let's be honest, it doesn't always happen, and some people do like to go out of their way to stitch the next guy up, ultimately from the client's point of view, you're just letting the client down. So as long as you know, sort of bear that in mind, we'll show you how we go about doing that in this video. Like I say, I'm smashing in some downlights and a vaulted ceiling with some massive veluxes and stuff in there, so it's quite difficult to plan it out, you know, it's what's going to work well for the client and also aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So in the big room that we're going to do, we've actually got a bit of a flat ceiling and vaulted ceilings in the one room, so it's a little bit tricky and such. We're going to get Jack doing quite a bit of that because, like I say, Jack's our electrical apprentice, and I'm trying to get him doing as much as he possibly can, but he's also busy boy doing other bits and bobs, running around for everyone else. So yeah, so if you subscribed, thank you very much. If you haven't, links in the corner, it's completely free. If you turn your notifications on by the little bell symbol, you will get notifications every time I put a video up, which is generally a couple of times a week, something like that. So yeah, so we'll also do a bit of a site tour because I've not shown you guys too much of the site as it is right now. So hope you enjoy the video. Let's get stuck into it and I'll see you on the other side.
Right, hopefully you can hear me because Jack's making a racket downstairs. Right, so what we've got in here, this is going to be the master bedroom. I'll give you a bit of a spin round tour. So over that bit there's going to be a wardrobe that leads up. It's like a dressing area as such, and then we've got up there, we've got the veluxes, which are all powered as well, so they're a nice bit of kit. Bloody weighty, they are going in. So what we've done, we've started getting some first fix in on there, so we've got some first fix running. So we've got mainly the ring vinyl in. Now what I've done is I've done a ring vinyl for this master bedroom, and then on the landing, which is this bit over here, we've done that as anyway, so it's like an office space, but if in the future that they want to make that back into a bedroom, it's dead easy to do. So what we're going to have it is so we've done this room and the office as a ring vinyl because of the steels. There is literally steels completely everywhere, all underneath. So there's steels all over the place. So the runs are massive. So that's why I've done it as a ring vinyl basically. And then the front bedroom, I've just done that on a radial in there because there's just 3 double sockets, and then I've also picked that up for the boiler as well. So nice and easy on that one. So what I'm doing in here now is I'm going to get on with the downlights. So we've got, we're going to put, so it's a bit awkward to know what to do with this. So there's going to be a downlight up here, and then we're going to have 1, 2, 3 across the centre, and then another one down this way, and then the matching over here on this line. So there's going to be quite a few. So there's also downlights in this ceiling space, and I think I'm going to switch them separately because although the clients are going, yeah, that's fine, just switch them all on in one go, they're all dimmable, that's fine, but because I still think we need to switch them separately. So what I'm going to do is going to switch these ones and the ones near the wardrobes onto one, and then these lot that are above my head here are all going to be on another one. So what I'll do is I'll set you up on time lapse, and then we'll rattle these through, and then I'll catch you up here once I've got them in, and I'll just explain how I leave them basically. Right, so I'm going to put this switch line in. Right, Bob, can you see that rod, mate? Can you see that? So if you put that cable through there, mate, or pass that through to me. Okay, I've got it, mate. Hold on, I think that's come off the drum. Yep. Right, that, see that there? That is so annoying. So I know you can get a little gadget for that. So if someone wants to send me one, I'll definitely have that off you, because that drives me up the wall doing that. A little moan over. Right, Jack. Okay, mate, I should have enough there for to neaten all that up. Right, hold on, try and do this one-handed. Put a little mark on it. Don't know how you guys do it, but put a little nick in it, and that's my switch to those downlights then. So I'll get Jack to cable clip all that in. So what he'll do is use the stapler and tidy all that up. I'll take this one out of the way, Jack, this rod. Right, so Jack's now stapling all the rest of that up. So we've gone with the 2 downlights in this bit. So what we've done, drilled 100mm holes. This is going to be overboarded anyway. So the reason why I've drilled a 100mm hole is because when we overboard it and I drill my 68mm hole through, it's not got a, it's just easier on the downlight basically. So I'll cut that off. So that's where we're at. So yeah, so we've run all these in. So now the next job on for doing these bits, because we can't leave that like that, because if I was just the electrician, then a lot of people just leave it like that and it's up to the builders to, you know, do the rest of it. But because we do everything here, what we generally do, you see that up there? So that is all looped up. So that one up there. So what we do, we leave it long enough, because then that way you just touch it either side. You see I've got my mark on the joist there, because that's where the downlight's going to be. So we've got to leave the Celotex is which is going in, so you've got to leave a hole around so you can dissipate heat and things like that. So yeah, so I'll get all those done, and then after that, that's basically this lighting done in here. I mean, we've got either side of the bed, you've got you can have reading lamps on there, so that's why we've done it and left excuse me, left a gap in between here, because most of them have a bracket like goes across here, and then that way we shouldn't hit any cables, because if we brought that one straight down to the side there, it'd be an absolute pain, and I'm definitely going to hit it. Kian's living the dream over there. What are you up to, Kian?
Cavity closures.
Cavity closers on, aren't you, mate?
Yeah.
You've been having loads of fun today, haven't you? Oh, yo. You want my key?
You actually hear everything now?
I hope so.
Wow.
Because it's been very annoying, isn't it, Sean?
No tinniness.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not, mate. So Sean's been getting on with a load of lead work and stuff. He's been a busy boy. So yeah, so I'll get these tidied up and then I'll take you on a bit of a site tour, I reckon. Right, so all the cables are all up now. So we just tucked them up like this one. We've still got to sort the Velux one. That's why this is dangling around. Now, what I'm planning on doing with that is cutting that plug off. I know it's a bit controversial. And then I'm going to extend that and bring that down. And we're going to have the 2 isolators actually up here, because there's going to be a cupboard up here. So we're going to bring those out, because that would look horrendous plugged in up on the ceiling. So I'm not happy with that. So that ain't going to happen, and nor's the client. They don't want that. So yeah, so they're all tucked up, ready to go now. So one of the things Jack actually asked me, because Jack's been, obviously Jack is our new apprentice for electrical side. he actually asked me why do we do this with all the cables, and I was just explaining to Jack that when we do all the plasterboarding, it's took it all up out of the way, and then Jack said, why don't we cut all the holes and things like that in there afterwards before it's plastered? And the reason why, we do all the plastering on the company, and if you are a plasterer and that's all the downlights have all been drilled, that is so annoying, mega annoying, because as you're bringing your trowel through it, what happens then, you end up with a drop of plaster. So generally in your face, because it's on the ceiling, and then also on the floor, it makes a right mess. So that is why. So if you find that you've done that, it's generally because you don't like the plasterer and you're like, whatever, I'm going to do that. So what we do is a map on this. Now I know, thinking about it, there's another company who do like, they're like covers, I think. So you put them, so you drill your holes out and then you put these covers on, all get skimmed over and then you cut the covers out and stuff. But obviously it's another expense, it's another job to do rather than just cut it out in one go. So that's why we do it this way. So if we do use a plasterer, which is very rare to be honest now, but when we do, we've used the same guy for years and years and years on and off, and we like to look after Paul. Paul and his lad Rory. There's no way we'd do that and cut those holes out because it's just a pain in the arse for everyone. So yeah, so that's why, a good explanation I think-ish for that, so that's why. So I'm going to take you downstairs and let's have a look, see what state we're all in down there. Hold on. So, oh, we got a lot of legs on show. So look, nice one, Lou. Practicing your rhythm, yeah? I like it. I like it, Lou. Practicing your rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, of course it is, yeah.
It's always on.
Always on, mate. We're always walking around recording that now. So that's what Lewis gets up to most of his days. So you can tell he's been in lockdown, can't you? So what the lads have had to do, because we've got a liquid screeder coming in a couple of days. So this floor here this morning, that's why Jack was making a massive racket. We've had to chase that up on this bit, which is actually the same on here, because from this section leading through, it was all loose. So that's had to come up. So it's changed a lot. So through here, there's going to be like an access through. Dining room table is there. And then this is going to be the lounge diner. So the log burner in the corner going to be. Let me just show you out here. So downstairs loo, utility room, board's going to be coming through there. But as you can see, there's a lot of steel work gone through. So it's the cable runs, some of them are pretty decent. So let's just take you out here and then I can show you what we've been doing out here. It's a bit of a tip, but obviously we've had to empty it all. So this is the back of the house now. So she has changed massively. So we're waiting now, the scaffolding needs to come down on there. So we've got another roof section on here. So yeah, so it is dramatically different from what it was. And then, I don't know whether you can see it very well down there. But, oh, hello, knocking everything over. Yeah, so she's a pretty big building. So let's take you around the front. I'll tell you what, I'll go down the side. Let's go down here. So we're just waiting for the scaffolding's due to come down now because we don't need that anymore. I'm trying not to get peppered. So new mains gone in. So they've been relocated. Because the old mains was actually just on like the return wall there. But yeah, so it's a bit of a tip at the minute, and that is all the front. So this bit here is the same as next door, or was. So it's all tiled, but we're actually re-bricking all that up to get rid of all the tiles and try and tie all that in as best we can. Let's see if I can take you up onto the scaffolding. is a bit, yeah, it'd be good. It would transform it once all this is down. So the windows are all coming, I think, at the end of the week as well. So that'll be brilliant once they're all in. But yeah, so a couple of massive Veluxes there. The same, I believe they're the same size as the ones that are in the bedroom, which is just there. So yeah, it's a massive transformation. A lot of work to get it to this stage, but it looks very, very nice. So very happy with it. So the new central heating system is going to be going in soon. So that's going to be very nice, but I'm going to be making sure that the house is nice and secure. But that will be by the end of the week. So yeah, so I think I'll leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching. Like I say, if you haven't subscribed, link is in the corner as usual. Leave your comments below and I shall get back to you as soon as I can. So take care. See you later, guys.